Now I'm locked in on your brand altogether.
My brand?
Your brand altogether.
What would you say my brand? Like if you didn't know me,
and I just walked in and I met
you walk
this guy,
in and I'm just sitting here.
I would say this guy got a job at an auto repair shop with a fake social security number. I would say this. I don't know where this guy wants to be, but the court has told him there's a few places he's not allowed to be.
He's appointed me to where I have to be every weekend.
That's so aggressive. I mean, and it might be just this weather. If I saw this in maybe November or February.
You know what, man? How much shit am I going to get
but seeing
for
a dude
my
stomping around
attire all the time?
Seeing a dude stomping around in this 87-degree weather, I think, is not... It's alarming.
I mean, you're wearing jeans.
I know, and
I'm wearing jeans too,
and I'm not thrilled about it. But here's my promise, dude. You catch these same jeans in August, they're gonna be ripped to shreds with grass stains all over them.
Look, don't fucking just tell me your goddamn boy bullshit that you're gonna be getting into.
You're gonna be constantly reaching for a knife.
Yeah.
And never actually pulling it out. I don't have time for that.
No, you do. You can.
No, I'm going to unfocus my eyes.
You can get through, Tim.
I'm going to be staring at the clouds every day this summer, everywhere I go. I will be getting sucker punched.
What I'm saying
assaulted.
is your shirt reads looking up and not paying attention.
Yeah, my shirt's like...
That's what that is. Walking around aloof. You're an aloof goof.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's hey, get my attention if you need literally anything. I'm your guy, but like if you don't mind, dude... There's only so much beautiful sky, and I have to take it out every second.
That's why when I see you wearing yellow, it just says special needs. And that's when I see it, and I'm not mad at you for it.
You think special needs?
Yes, dude. Yellow shirt.
I mean,
hold on.
What do you think I need? What do you think I'm lacking? Dude?
What do you need? Less chromosomes. That's what you need. One less chromosome is what you need.
Yeah, right, dude.
No. It's, you know what it was?
You look like you're trying to intimidate your parole officer. Me? Let me know if you need me to grab anything while I'm out.
It is a staunch opposite.
This is the yin and yang of retardation.
The antithesis of what we're wearing.
Am I 15 feet closer to the camera than you?
No,
what is happening?
Dude, everyone just looks bigger.
This is like Lord of the Rings forced perspective. Dude, move your chair closer and then but you're going to have to maintain the same eye line.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So for the rest of the podcast, dude, I'm right here.
Dude, no,
I can put some tape on the wall.
I'm just going to look right. Does it look like I'm looking right where I need to be? Hold on.
I think we're making eye contact right now. No, you had it perfect.
No, I think this...
You think that's better?
This is better.
Now, I think I have my eye line. Where's yours?
Do we look like we're looking?
I think we're having a...
Danny, do we look like we're looking right at each other?
You're nailing it.
That's so interesting that you said that.
It's wild. You know, I just think that when we... if you were to look at both of us...
Look at the scale.
Look at the scale in it. And it's like, this is all I needed to do.
Because you don't look like... We don't look the same height yet.
Such an asswipe.
You don't look the same height yet, but it looks like we at least come in the same size box of Transformers.
I gotta be...
We're both Voyagers now. We at least have that.
Oh my God. It's like, this is what happens when Unicron fucks up and he's like, he ran out of all the galactic shit to make all of them. He's like, I guess I'll just make this one. If you look at him from over there.
Thanks for nothing, Quintessons.
I didn't have enough.
Thanks for nothing.
God damn it.
Eat more planets.
I'm glad that now this looks like the way it's supposed to look.
Yeah, this is just moving forward. I would do this.
I think I'm going to have to.
Dark spot around my fly. Looks like I kind of pissed.
Are you a dripper?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I am a shaker, a flapper.
So when
so I don't drip, but that I violently. I'm more concerned about emptying my meatus than I am about clean shorts.
So when I'm at home, honestly, what I do is I
get it on my face. I get piss on my face every time I go to the bathroom. I go, whoa, okay, all right.
Are you matrixing out of the way?
No, dude, I just go, whoa, again?
Wow. Yeah, you have P dots on your shirt.
I go, how was someone supposed to explain how to do this to me at some point?
Man, so what I do when I'm in my own home in the comfort, what I do is I pee, and then what I do is I walk away from the toilet with my dick out and I wash my hands, and then I go back to the toilet and give one last final squirt, and then I zip up.
So you're purposely trying to...
I'm purposely trying to avoid P dots in any situation.
Wait, so you hold on. You finish peeing.
I finished peeing.
You go to the sink with your penis out.
With my penis out.
And it's probably still.
It's just it's like it's not
after
like
you turn the hose off.
You turn it off. Don't get me wrong. There might be a little drip, but it's not like full. But I know there's.
And your hands off.
What?
Your hands off of your penis. Are you carrying your penis to the sink?
No, dude. It's
so you're just letting it dangle.
I'm letting it go.
And then you wash your hands.
And I wash my hands.
And then you go back with clean hands.
With clean hands.
And you then shake.
Shake again. Pee. And I get that last little...
Do you wash your hands again?
No.
This doesn't make any sense.
Why does that not... I think that... How often do you wash your hands?
This almost seems like a guy who wants to say he washes hands, but also wants penis particles on his fingers.
What I'm saying is, how often do you wash your hands after you pee?
Every single time.
No way.
Absolutely every single time.
No, I don't believe that.
Sometimes I'll only use one hand, and then I'll do a one-hand wash.
I don't believe that at all.
I'm not here to convince you, man.
Look, I know you're not here. This is the first and only aesthetically proportionate episode of the End Podcast with Ryan Shanner. I'm joined by the greatest man I've ever known.
Wow.
Tim Butterly.
Thanks for taking it that far.
It's just, I saw you. Everyone's talking about Tires. I saw your performance on Tires was great.
They said there are people saying that I had the best 16 and a half seconds.
I think you did.
The entire series.
It was great.
I'm not saying that.
I'm saying it as a person who
that's so
watched
nice to you.
It was so great. It was so great.
Nice
I was so pumped to see all my boys in the show.
I know, and I feel so blessed that they stuck me in the episode with all the sluts.
That was what
a favor to me.
I was kind of like, it was kind of fucked up that I thought I was going to be there for the slut episode.
Yeah.
And then they realized I was still wearing jeans in the summertime, and they wouldn't allow me to be there.
Yeah, there's actually a court order keeping you away from sluts.
They honestly made it like 500 feet away from all the sluts, which, I think that's fucked up.
Yeah, so they let you off with cum served. Look at us, though, man. #1 streaming show on Netflix.
Yeah, we
both
were.
got to be in it.
And then Bridgerton happened.
I know.
I never understood what Bridgerton was. And then I thought it was...
Did you dabble at all?
No. I thought it was a sequel to Downtown Abbey. I thought it was like a sequel to that. Like it was like the new... You know how like they did like prequels to shows?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's like, someone had like a diary somewhere.
I think most stuff is kind of fake Downton Abbey now, though.
Yeah, isn't Hamilton like a fake Downtown Abbey? That's like a fake Downtown Abbey.
I mean,
it's more
Uptown Abbey. If you ask me.
No, it's downtown.
No, it's North Philly. North Philly Abbey. You mind if I slip my shoes off and get comfortable?
Dude, you can do whatever you want. I almost
but Bridgerton's got a fat lady in it.
Bridgerton,
I think it's about
is she like
the
queen?
From what I've gathered from scrolling past it, it's about a fat young woman who
is in power.
She's trying not to get her hopes up, but a guy might have sex with her.
Whoa!
I know, and they're on their 3rd season.
Wait, what time's this? What is this?
I think it's
when is this period?
It's either Victorian or prehistoric times. I have a hard time. Everything before
prehistoric times.
Yeah, everything before technology, I think, looks the same.
It all is.
It's either France or England, sometime between the years 6000 BC and I think 80.
Do you think that's 8? I thought that was like 1700s stuff.
I believe you. Sure.
Yeah.
Is there that much of a difference between the 1700s and the 1800s?
But what I'm also saying is like, this is where I don't understand. It's like fat ladies were the thing. Fat bitches were the thing in the 1700s. That was like the fucking... That's exactly what you were looking for. Because everyone who saw fat people, from what I understand from TVs and movies, is that fat meant you ate, which meant you had money. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So look at that waste of resources.
Look at that.
They have leftover.
Exactly.
If that whatever enclave she lives in can support that fat of a cunt,
fat bitch,
I gotta get a piece of that.
She has a bed that isn't hay.
I'm a 3rd generation poop shoveler,
dude. And now
get me on some fat.
Get me on the fat bitches.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm concerned. Like, what does that have to do with anything? There was no body positivity back then. Everybody was positive.
I think they made that shit up later. I think they made up all that. Actually, fat women are good. Like, I think real life Bridgerton, I bet you they changed the story. Originally, someone probably smashed her head with a rock for being gross.
Oh, just being ugly?
Yeah. She didn't have some like, oh, will he choose me? Someone just saw her and smashed her head with a boulder and left her in like a cobblestone road full of feces and like horse prints.
But in Bridgerton,
and no one ever thought of her again. But now they're on the third season of her. Like, oh, it would be ever so, comely if he would touch me.
Ever so comely.
3 seasons of that.
Ever so comely. Ooh.
Would that you would
Peel back the onion skin of mine loins.
Papa, send for the ass spreaders. And a team of dudes come in, and they have like a rope break. And they're just pulling her cheeks apart for her.
I didn't know I was going to be signed up for this.
My father rigged asses. His father rigged asses.
So what I'm going to tell you, son, is you got to look up to the skies and always know that the stars tell you where you need to be. And right now...
They have ass-spreading songs.
Ease the cheeks, move the hoe, look down there, you never know. Poop on the nose, quad on the chin, this is the day the asses begin. Now spread. Now spread them.
Mm-hmm. That's the theme song to Bridgerton.
This is the day asses begin.
It's about the crew working on this fat woman.
There's nothing we can't do here. It's like, but
2 or 3 more seasons working on this fat cunt and I'll be retired.
So when we started the show, we knew right away we're going to find our way to make this big bitch's ass spread open. And I told them that, there's not enough cheeks spreading for Bridgerton.
There's a guy up on the crow's nest. Come here!
So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be down by the left thigh with Dingleberry Jim. He's a stop sprat. Don't look him in the eye.
You're still green. You'll be working the pussy before you know it.
I don't want to work the pussy.
I said get below deck and scrub the cunt. Or I'll throw you overboard.
You want to be put in the stockade, don't you?
Yeah, show probably rules.
No, it's probably shit. I wish there was more shows that had to deal with there's no shows.
That's hacking, by the way. That's hacking content, by the way. If you just make stuff that makes fat women feel
good,
like even a sparkle of hope.
But that's where I don't understand. Yeah, dude. But there already was hope for the fatties in antiquity.
There was not.
I'm telling you,
they invented it. It's just like how fucking, indigenous people invented race cars or whatever. It's like, no, they didn't, dude.
Indigenous people?
They give them a lot more credit for stuff. They go, did you actually know that most emperors were actually gay?
Oh, now I see. I see what you're saying now. I was like, what are you talking?
No, this is all retcon.
Yes. Now they're like, no, he was trans. I'm telling you.
So people in their 7th year of a college degree that no one will ever care about can be like, oh, actually,
You don't really get it.
Yeah, fuck that.
King Tut actually tucked his dick back a few times.
King Tut actually supported trans youth.
It was there.
Did he? That's nuts, man.
But the thing is, though, we do know that King Tut was club-footed and retarded.
He's 11 years old.
He was 11 years old with a club foot and a big old fucking fish tank bowl head.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He was king.
Sick.
He was King Mutt.
Did he ever sit on the throne and have people executed and stuff? Or?
I don't know if that's how it worked I mean, I would say if he sat on the throne, it was with the assistance of someone.
Did he decide which women got poisoned by snakes or anything?
I think they were trying, because he was I think he was only 20 when he got executed. When he got assassinated.
How'd they kill him?
Apparently they bludgeoned him to death, which was really easy, and they just let him. So
the perfect plan.
They put something sparkly.
Beat his ass.
They put something sparkly down one of the hallways, and he just club hobbled over there, and then they just beat him with a club.
I mean,
look, when it comes down to killing people in the olden days, it wasn't very hard. You didn't need a lot of planning. You just needed something heavier than their skull.
I mean, look over there worked for all
that
very long,
what
for 5,000 years. Look over there.
What's that?
What?
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's not hard to do.
Book.
It's also digging a hole with, how many people were just digging holes and putting spikes in the bottom. So many.
That's what
dude.
That's what fucks me up about Vietnam. Of how many dudes you're like a mystical age of technology is like 2 or 3 decades away, and you're like the last crop of dudes that like got forced to go to the jungle on the other side of the world, and then you died underground, like impaled by
just
spikes.
Wild shit.
Yeah, like your brain is now like rotting away in mud somewhere because you got killed by jungle people with like traps that worked on like saber-toothed tigers.
Without a doubt. It's the best thing. It's the best thing in the world.
You ever see the diagrams of like the foxholes and shit?
Yeah,
like
dude. Where they put like poison carbon monoxide gas in it?
That's
because they just knew if they dug it down deep enough, air wouldn't get anywhere.
I look at that and I go, never me. I'm never getting in the hole.
Oh, man. No, you're not big enough to get in the hole. You're too big to get in the hole. I'm foxhole size. Hence moving the chair forward.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think I'd be immune to it.
No.
I'd be the guy like way out of uniform, sleeveless in the jungle with like the two-handed the minigun.
Is that what you believe you'd be?
Oh, absolutely.
Is that what you want to be?
Too, man. I mean, if I had to, yeah.
I'm not saying you wouldn't have the mini. You'd definitely have an M60 for sure. But I think you'd be too ethical. You'd be like, I don't know if we should be doing this, man.
I would carry it backwards.
You're the first person to say
I would never fire it.
I think you're the first person to say I didn't sign up for this. You are without a doubt the first person to say that.
I'm still putting on like the camo and keeping a knife in my mouth, but I'm holding a minigun facing backwards, and they make a movie about me and it fucking sucks.
It's like, I didn't want to do it, man. The whole village. We did the whole village. I don't think I would, looking like, I've never been to war. I can't say what I'd do in war, but I don't think I would be comfortable with like taking like a flamethrower to a child, in a village.
You say that now.
I say that now.
But give it 6 weeks of 115-degree weather.
And then you probably will do anything to get out of there.
No such thing as electronics.
No.
It's just you in the jungle heat. The sooner this is over, the sooner we can go home, And
that's the first thing I would say. I'm the first soldier.
I don't want to kill these kids, but
look,
keep running.
I need to get out of here. I'm getting on the chopper out of here.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this shit.
I would have loved to seen you in like Desert Storm.
Oh, man.
You would have went nuts.
No, I would have had the worst time ever. I hate sand. I hate sand,
I know,
dude.
man. That's why it would have been awesome to watch work.
Dude. I would have been like, this is gay, dude.
Miserable.
I'm out of here.
You'd be committing war crimes so fast.
I
feel like you might be the first guy to commit a war crime in America.
That would be
not even enlisted. You might be the first civilian to commit a war crime.
I somehow used napalm at a fucking TGI Fridays.
Great, man. Yeah, he said, "Hey, check this out," and then now we're in a court martial.
Dude, oh man, that would be sick. Like that's one thing I've always wanted to do, is go to like military prison, because in my head there's no rape. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. No rape in military prison. I think that
there's like rape in just the barracks. What do you think happened in what do they call it? The brig?
The brig? You think there's rape in the brig?
Bro, there's
These are men of honor, Tim. Haven't you ever seen The Last Castle? There's no rape. There's people getting beat up, but I don't think there's any rape in military prison. And then again, I have no idea. I've never been anywhere near it.
We should enlist.
I've thought about it.
How long will we have to do if we enlisted now?
So here's the thing. They push back the enlisting, voluntary enlisting back to 42. So we have time to enlist.
Let's go.
We can go, dude. We can rock and roll.
Oh,
I think we might be able to do it.
I know. And now it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. We're going to end up raping a guy in the brig.
I know. It's exactly what's going to happen.
How did we end up here, dude? This is so...
We're going to be raping him in a pit of spikes.
Poetic justice, dude.
Like it's a fucking overkill scene from Eternal Champions. Just like... Oh, no.
There's burnt, crispy children in the background. Just... Man. Yeah, so, I don't know.
Like I said, I didn't want to bring up poop.
#1 show on Netflix. Can you believe it?
It was wild. Bridgerton.
What a ride, man.
Fat chick ass spread in Bridgerton.
You know what sucks now is doing stand-up shows where you're doing like a guest spot and people go, well, this next guy, from Tires on Netflix, and people get too excited, and then they go, Tim Butterly, and they go, that's nice too, I guess.
So that's why I have to commit a war crime in American soil. So be like, this next guy you could have seen.
What do you want me to mention? I go, just anything.
Yeah.
Dab meat. They go, what about Tires? I go, yeah, I guess so, man.
No. I was technically there.
If you want to really spike everyone's hopes for 2 seconds, and then I have to deal with
really
disappointment for the
fucking
first couple minutes.
DDT them on a chair.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, look
I'm
at
out. God damn, that is a wild ass credit. That's why you gotta I don't know. I just want better credits that I can use, because for a while I was using 2-time DUI for the longest
back to back
DUI,
undefeated DUI.
You can't even stop me. It's 7 days apart. I think that's back.
The 2-time. You're the doctor disrespect.
They call me the Deuce, double DUI Deuce. I was using that for a while, but I was trying to think of some better credit you could just throw out. Does it need to be a real because in New York, I remember I would do shows up there and they would write fake credits on a whiteboard of things that you did. That was the craziest thing. Seen them on MTV and True TV.
Yeah, everyone's been on HBO.
I was no one. I never was on that at all. But I wanted to put MTV Cribs. You see me on MTV Cribs.
Yeah, he was being thrown out of Solange Knowles' house.
That would be sick. I was in the background of Solange, just on the ledge, looking in the window. You're not as hot.
Yeah. You think any of those celebrities ever had sex in those fancy bedrooms?
Do I think they've ever had sex in them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they said this is where the magic happens. Do you think they ever did it in there?
You think that how big of a bed do you think? So Shaq, they showed Shaq's bed once, and it was super big because he was I'm a tall guy and I like to have a lot of people in my bed.
Whoa.
How disappointing of an orgy do you think it would be to be in with Shaq?
Well, here's the thing. Big bed like that. Here's the issue. I don't know if this is going to come across, but this is what I think. When you're talking about doing something seductive on a huge giant bed, and she's sitting in the middle of it, and you're on the edge, and you're like, "Hey, babe, you ready for this?" She's like, "Yeah," and you go, "Great," and then you get on your knees on the edge of it, and then you have to.
Crawling across on the knees is, that's where you do. I would figure you would have rolled.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
Somersault roll.
Well, first of all, I've never even been near a bed big enough that I could roll across.
You got to roll across the bed. I would roll across the bed.
I go stiff as a board and flop over, and then I'm halfway across the bed. I go, "What's up, babe?
How you feeling, girl?"
I go, "Sorry about all that goofing around.
Time to get your pussy
babe,
back to the Stone Age."
Sorry I made fun of you in front of all our friends all night. Do you still want to have sex with me?
Didn't it get you where you needed to be?
Didn't that kind of juice you up?
I was talking about you, babe.
Laughing at you. Yeah, I gave you all that attention.
Come on.
Wasn't that kind of sexually arousing?
It really, really did. It's something for you, right? Right? You don't look at me any differently, right?
Yeah, remember when I kept picking you up and making everyone laugh about how small you look?
It was good.
Wasn't that awesome?
No, babe.
You were being serious when you were hitting me and yelling at me? What the hell? I thought you were playing in the
I thought honestly that was just revving me up for later. Yeah. Honestly, you were poking the bear. Right. I'm gonna get in there.
Now we both know.
All right, lesson learned. Mm-hmm. Sunrise, sunset.
Remember when you missaid a word 5 hours ago, and then I repeated it all night until it stopped being funny? Didn't that turn you on? Well, okay, say something next time.
Yeah, you said chic shell, and I said she shell, and it's remember when I crushed that? Yeah. That was so fucking
remember
good.
Every time it got quiet, and I went, remember when MJ said chic shell?
You dumb bitch. No, I'm kidding.
And you're flashing eyes yeah, I know this is revving you up.
Yeah. I've made those mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was drinking, I totally fucking negged myself out of pussy to a point where I felt but you know what?
Today is seriously literally 19 years to the day of me negging myself out of marital pussy.
Oh,
well, not married, but we got together 19 years ago today.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's an insane run.
Literally half my life.
That is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'm going to say is, any advice to anybody who wants to just piss off their wife or girlfriend of that long to stay with stay with her?
Well, it helps if you find a lady who's been sort of abandoned by her family and she desperately needs you. That is I mean, probably the most crucial aspect of.
I would say you're right.
Yeah.
So
she's such a trooper, though.
Mentally wounded lady.
Could you imagine? Could you seriously? Okay, people get me in small doses usually. Actually, I'd say there's probably too much of me on the internet. But could you imagine spending like
every day with you?
Every day.
No.
And I haven't had a job the past like 2.5 years. So now it's like turbo. Could you imagine?
There's got to be. So wait.
And she's a girl, dude.
I know.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
And she's a fucking girl, dude.
Imagine being a girl with like no physical deformities.
Yeah. Having to deal with you.
And a extremely fertile womb. And then you voluntarily spend 19 years just
extremely
strangled by me. I give it up to her.
Yeah, dude.
I
think she's that's just an amazing
Hall of Fame
longevity.
Lady.
That's great.
She's the single entrant in the Hall of Fame in my brain, dude. I can't believe her. Pretty cool.
That's amazing. And you guys are my favorite couple, next to Danny and Jamie. That's only because you didn't offer me.
It's kind of a lateral move.
And also, I had to do it. I was like, yeah, you guys are my favorite. I mean, clearly, second place over there. But, it's all the same to me.
And then she went, wow, today's 19 years. And I said, I have to go do a podcast that I forgot to tell you about. Yeah.
You should have just closed it like, what?
I'm doing anything to cancel out the height. Like, I'm prime real estate at over 6 feet, over 6'1".
Yeah.
And I just do everything in my power to just mitigate that. I'm a suboptimal partner, I think.
You think you're a suboptimal partner?
Oh, for sure.
Biggest quirk about you right now?
I would say this is probably until the day I die. Is this necessarily negative, or is it just...
Or just something about you that
prominent.
If you think anybody would just find off-putting where they're like, fuck.
Being in the middle of a conversation, and this could be both ways. Mid-sentence, I will reach for a video game controller. I could be listening to a sentence halfway through, and she'll hear the beep as the PS5 turns on. But I know I could take in whatever she's saying.
You're just.
But I know the optics are just like.
Yeah, right, whatever, babe.
Damn.
That's enough. Oh man. Yeah, I guess that. I guess some people would find that off-putting, knowing that you're just literally trying to shut them out to go to a world of virtual.
But I'm not
reality.
Dude, if anything, it makes it soothes me to a point where I'm better equipped to
deal with anything she might throw
anything
at you
external
while you're just doing combo moves.
Yeah.
Just trying to forget about it.
Even just hearing the music from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth makes me a better partner.
Wow, man.
Because I have
your mind is truly open.
I'm a lawnmower. I'm a natural lawnmower man.
I appreciate it. You are Job to the max.
There's not many of us, but we do occur in the wild.
That's not even that bad. I don't think that's like terrible.
No, I'm joking. Obviously, I am a superb.
I think that's what I mean. But also, it's one of those things where you've been together long enough where that's not like something she's like, wait a minute, this again? It's kind of like, no, that's like second nature.
Yeah, it's like you're either going to get used to it or you, I don't know, take the hint and yell at me about
it. Or fucking hit the bricks.
Please scream at me about it. Don't do subtle stuff like get turned off. Scream in my face if you don't like something I'm doing.
Like get turned off. Don't get dry as a bone on me.
What's your fucking deal?
What? Because I hit the button again?
Oh, okay. All
right. Sorry. Fuck me, I guess. I didn't know I was sleeping down here. It's all right. Fine. It's all right. It's down here.
No, she's a trooper.
No, she's great. That was great.
I suck.
Nah.
I fucking suck so bad.
You know what? I will say, out of all the people I've met, you are the worst.
I'm not proud
of all the people I've met.
Whatever, man.
You are the worst partner that I've ever seen. There's a lot of times where I'm just like, man, I don't want to give anybody I have no room to talk, dude. But there are sometimes like, dude, maybe I should call Tim and tell him,
chill.
Yo, dude, what are you doing?
What's your problem?
And the worst part is, I know I'd be on the phone, then I'd hear beep. And then I'd be like, you fucking, this is what I'm fucking talking about.
You're
dude.
hearing the analog sticks bounce off of the sides, the edges of the controller.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Okay.
No, dude.
You're not gaming right now. And I go, what did you just say?
What? No.
What was the last thing you said? One of my children was being loud.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's cool, dude. No, yeah. I mean, we all have like things that we can improve on in relationships.
Well, all right. So, I guess just so we're on the subject, what would be your recommendation? What's the one thing I could focus on? What would be the most bang for my buck to improve?
Well, I don't think there's any improvement because you're set in your ways. I think there's things you could do one time that would be like, whoa. Like maybe she would notice and maybe she wouldn't. See, that's the other thing too, is because you're so set in your ways, the small things you would do to like make an attempt to be like, look, I didn't do that thing. She maybe wouldn't even notice, you know?
Yeah.
She's so used to like the way the river's flowing right now.
Yeah, but to counter that, I don't think women notice something that you do one time. They're big on like patterns.
Oh, it is very Pavlovian.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you're bringing that bell the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
What is one thing you think she'd like?
Ooh, shit.
Maybe know the question. Maybe know the answer to that question.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I said, man,
Do you make the bed every day?
I don't even sleep in the bed every day.
All right.
Do you know about my sleeping arrangement? Have I told you about this?
No, I know that you sleep. I know you go downstairs to play games a lot. So what is your sleeping arrangement?
We're beyond even going downstairs, right? For the past, I've lost track of time.
Do you sleep under the bed like a fucking wackadoo?
We have a sectional couch, and we sleep head to head on the sectional couch almost every night. So she'll be on the chaise longue section,
and then you're on the couch,
and I'm on the regular couch, and
so
we sleep with our heads next to each other. And
that's adorable.
We'll be either watching something that she finds dreadfully boring, or I'll be scrolling through YouTube shorts on the TV. Dude, I've created girl hell, and my wife lives in it.
She definitely is in Dante's Inferno of bullshit.
She's just a trooper.
No, she's killing it. That's more adorable than anything. Sleeping head to head on a couch like your two cats.
It's not comfortable. I don't know that we necessarily even enjoy it.
Then why do you do it?
Why does anyone do anything?
I don't know. I would sleep in a bed.
What compels people to perform any of these fucking weird behaviors you see on a daily basis?
Fine.
I don't understand anything about people. Let alone myself. Danny, do you have a lighter?
I do.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude. You're the best. Even though you're the worst.
Number one show on Netflix.
Number one.
Episode 5.
We got messages.
Let's go.
You're already wearing the cape.
Let's go to the phones.
Remember, 10th caller gets a free night at Tim Butterly's house. Sleep head to head with the man himself. Watch him zone out during regular conversation. What's he up to? He doesn't even know.
Who knows, dude? Why are you thinking about that kind of thing?
You're gay. Oh, that would be sick. Oh, sorry, Danny.
Sorry.
Hey, Shaner. So, like, I have a question. So, like, say you were to be able to get to the moon. This is Bryce, by the way. I called in drunk like a little bit ago. Anyway, it's not important. What's up? So, say you were the first guy on the moon, right? And you're sitting there in your space helmet all alone, sitting there on the moon. What are you doing? Because I'm saying, I'm going to be the first guy to yell a slur on the moon, man. I'm gonna look straight into the dark side of the moon. I'm gonna yell the N-word. I don't really know why, but
you think they weren't saying slur?
Right now,
he's not on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, dude?
You tell me the crew of the Apollo 11 weren't.
Me and the girl been talking. What are your thoughts? What's up?
You know who's definitely saying slurs?
Going, dude. Peace.
Later.
I guarantee the crew of the Apollo 13 was saying slurs.
Oh, without a doubt.
Apollo 11, maybe. But by 13.
Oh, 13? It's like, Houston, we have a problem.
the air scrubbers are malfunctioning, and you go. That's the ultimate toe stub. When you can no longer produce breathable oxygen on your spacecraft.
Oh yeah, I think that would be allowed.
You'd probably start chanting it, feeling like you're conserving oxygen.
What's the shortest slur I could say?
Sorry, Asians. We need it.
I would say Asian or like a Mexican slur. It's like one syllable. It's one syllable.
Wait, what's the Mexican one? Oh, but that's SP? Sp. That's a digraph.
All right.
A digraph you're
I
cutting
wonder
down.
if this is what they gave them before they went up.
They had a guy computing this back in Cape Canaveral.
All right, Jim, so here's the thing. We noticed that you're leaking oxygen up there. You're not going to be able to move around the cabin that much. You have about 72 hours of breathable oxygen. So what I'm going to say is you're going to have to knock it off with the double G-E-R at the end.
Nothing with 2 syllables.
Nothing with 2 syllables, and God help you if you start combining things. Sure, I understand that there's a lot of interracial marriages right now, but you can't start putting it together. Just go for CHs, and maybe if you have enough time, the SP, that'll get you through here. Godspeed, Jim.
Well,
we're alive
fellas,
today.
He's got a... He was holding up. We're going to...
He's looking at the distance between the Earth and Moon. He's like, well, we missed the side of the moon.
I can't believe they renamed that after everyone got pissed.
I know. That was...
The dark side.
I mean, it would have killed fucking Pink Floyd's whole fucking thing.
Was that a regular caller?
He said he called, but he said he called drunk. And look, I'm not saying you didn't call drunk. I'm saying that there's a lot of people who call drunk. So it's like trying to like go into that. I'm not saying you didn't. I believe you. But yeah, would I say, what would I do if I was the first man on the moon? I would honestly. I don't know why they didn't, because like on the moon there's no atmosphere, so all of the footprints are still there. You had like the perfect opportunity to write anything in the dirt.
I would draw a giant
a huge and dumb dick.
A huge dick on the moon.
Dude, if you honestly made a dick just peeing on the USSR.
Oh my God, Calvin pissing on Sputnik.
Dude.
America has won the space race.
That's how you do it. I don't know why you wouldn't do such a fucking thing. That you had the perfect opportunity. Also, it's another reason why I kind of don't believe that we went to the moon. Is not enough people say fucking space. It's space. It's the most terrifying final frontier you could do. There's nothing else out there. We don't know everything about that. Like if I was in a rocket, I'd be like, holy fuck, dude.
I think in Armageddon they did.
They said fuck in Armageddon?
In Armageddon, I mean, it was oil rig guys.
That's the other thing. There's no fucks in the movie. That's what I'm saying.
Is that true?
There's no fucks in Armageddon. It's PG-13.
Right.
Look, we all know the rule, but I don't know if they flexed on it.
No, you got to remember, astronauts are like those fighter pilot types, and they almost speak in like instruction manual poetry.
Look. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Right. We're saying it's you.
I'm saying
you're not one of them. It's you on the moon.
Me on the moon.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if I was in Armageddon,
you're halfway between a monkey and an astronaut.
Exactly.
So they're testing it.
My picture where I'm going up is just like, who's that guy? It's like, yeah, he was the dumbest guy we could find. That's kind of why I'm mad about the age I'm in right now. Because I know if I had like lived in the 1940s going into the 50s, and they were like, we need somebody to test spaceships and rockets, I would be like, yo, I can do that. But now I'm also going to be too old when commercial space flight, where there's like a mine on the moon, where they're like, we're gonna need dumb dickheads to mine blah 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 on the moon and send it back. I've missed all of that. I have nothing.
Yeah, but so here's the thing. You lived I think our era is going to be defined as the golden age of internet pornography.
Oh, with that, we were. That was predetermined.
But I think it's never going to get any better than just like
than what we have now.
And I'm saying better. Like it's obviously a dark, it's a void that people are staring into. And I think people are going to get over it, and it's going to be gone. And I think that's going to be the coolest thing that we had access to was instant high bitrate pornography.
Sure.
And then everyone after us will have cooler stuff, and everyone before us will have been,
Do you ever do any retro beats?
Oh, like 4x3 videos?
No, I mean, do you still have porn on VHS at all? Did you go back?
I don't have a VHS player. But
Damn.
do you see now? Are you about to tell me that you're that kind of guy?
I mean, I have done it.
You're a boutique masturbator.
I didn't know that I had the porn because I bought a VHS player and I was super pumped about it because I had like old ones I had never watched or hadn't watched in a while, and then I found a blank tape that just said Band of Brothers. And I was like, oh, I remember that show on HBO. I was like, I wonder how much. But I also knew I just taped the TV. So every now and again, I would go back and see what dumb commercials I could find, just like joking about it. And it just ended up being.
That's a YouTube genre, by the way.
What?
I see uploads on YouTube of like.
Oh, yeah.
An entire Friday night of commercials from 1997.
Commercials.
Yeah.
It's so fucking. I won't say I haven't watched. I'll watch old commercials. They're the fucking shit. But I
pacify me. When
I have tried to find on YouTube and I can't find it as much as I looked. I haven't looked very well, but scrambled porn, like a whole compilation of Channel 95, the Spice Channel after 10 o'clock. And I wonder if I could still get down to that because I have. I wonder if that old bone is still there.
I know that if I heard like the distorted audio, because you would get the audio.
Yes.
Just as the
but it would be
visuals. If I heard that, yeah. If I heard like, I think I'd probably spring.
I think I'd have to be like, yeah. I'd go full in the Soundhound like mode, and then I'd be like, yo, this is sick. But I need the visual of like what I think is a tit. I need to like, it's like what your brain does. Your brain is given. It's like when the kid gets ripped up in Willy Wonka, and he's all like floating above you.
I to this day, because there was I would stare at it for a very long time.
Straight up.
There was a half hour between when I got home from summer school and until horse racing started on our channel.
We had
scrambled porn.
We had horse racing and chariot racing where they were just hanging off the back of the horse.
It made me so mad. So I had 30 minutes where I would stare directly at it, and this happened the other night. I was staring at the night sky, and the longer I stared, the more stars I could see. And the longer you stare at scrambled porn, the more it just looks
is
like
just learning a second language. It's like Muzzy, but for tits.
You go Beautiful Mind, and it's just
it all gets together.
You descramble.
You can find it.
You can naturally. You know, your brain produces DMT. You can naturally descramble.
It's pretty fucking sick. I've done it. I also remember one time I had a method because I was like, it was so stupid, but I did hear an urban legend that if you hit your TV the right way, you can get the porn to unscramble.
Doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But when you're fucking 11,
you're beating the fuck out of your television. The wood paneling on the sides is broken.
Everything was just like in my basement. I was just like fucking dumb chimp.
Yeah.
And I did it. I definitely did.
And every once in a while, you're like, I think it moved a little.
You're waiting for like that miracle to happen.
Yeah.
And you do.
Everyone knew a guy that was like, I was hitting the AB button really fast.
Exactly.
And it went crystal clear for.
It was pretty fucked up.
A whole, like,
it's like what you have to do is turn on channel 94, turn the volume all the way down.
Excuse me.
And then turn it back up again, go to channel 95, wait again, then you'll have it back.
Yeah, mash that last channel button.
You got to turn it on, turn it off, and then go up a channel.
Well, we do need a replacement for this, by the way. We need a replacement for scramble porn and softcore porn. Or I think we're going to deal with like a generation of.
We do have a replacement for both of those.
What are they?
The pause game on Instagram.
What's the pause game on Instagram?
Oh man, I'm pretty good. Do you not know what that is either? I'm sure the listeners do. So basically, what they do is there's clips on Instagram. If you go through your stories, or like where you go to the search thing, there's just pictures of chicks, and then they usually play that one song by this rapper.
Somebody wants to.
It could work with that. It's like when it drops for a second, and then you have to put your thumb on the phone to pause it, and it's them naked for a second.
What?
Yeah. You don't know about that?
No.
Let me hit my controller and zone out of this fucking conversation.
Are these people you know, or
Nope.
are these like professionals?
These are all pros.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Look, it came up right away.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa, man! I don't want to see a fucking Asian lady's butthole.
What?
She probably was like, I don't know, her parents probably, wanted her to be an accountant or something. I always feel bad when you see an Asian lady doing naked stuff. It's like, oh man, you had a better culture for raising children than us.
But that's the closest thing we have is softcore.
Oh, well.
That's the closest thing. And I also think it's crazy that now Twitter's allowing pornography on Twitter officially.
I'm getting off the site.
But my feed was already buttholes and fucking penetration to begin with.
I know.
Like, what is now allowing it? It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe they really... I look, truly, I don't understand the world around me. I do, every day, most of the information I receive, I just go, what? And I guess that's one of them. It's, okay, someone could probably explain it to me, but I have no interest. I'm just happy. I'm happy that everyone's having a good time. That's, like mentally, I'm on a fucking lazy river, and I don't know.
You don't understand the pause game, and you don't want to.
I understand the pause game, but it's like we're announcing a rule change for Twitter where we're allowing adult content, and it's just like, yeah, man, I scroll past it every single day. Actually, every time I post anything like promoting dates, every response I get is like, my pussy right here. And
yeah, that's pretty wild.
Oh, okay. Well,
sexy link. But then again, it's like, who is that for?
I might start responding to them with my shit.
You should.
I'm gonna start responding to yeah, okay. Let's go.
Now we got it.
Yeah.
Every time they post pictures, like, yo, dates right here.
There we go. I'm a genius. Yeah, dates
Dude,
in Linktree.
what you need to do is the pause game with
Come
your...
see me in Janesville,
It's just
Wisconsin.
your picture, but then where the beat drops, you press your thumb, you get all the dates.
Yep.
That's...
I could probably get a lot of retarded guys playing that for a long time.
It's easy as shit. Next call, please.
Hey, man, how many babies can you hold while swinging on another customer at a Chuck E. Cheese? Do, 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 do.
Did he call you Hun?
Was that it?
Did he call you Hun?
I don't know. Did he call me hun?
Hey, man, how many babies can you hold
I think it was
while
hey, man.
swinging on another customer at a Chuck E. Cheese?
All right. Well, I feel like I'm a great guest for this at least.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have children. How many do you think you could take out?
How many babies do you think you could hold while you're fighting someone at Chuck E. Cheese?
Do you have like apparatuses? You have help?
Well, I guess
like a
that's up
Bjorn?
to you. Yeah, I'm thinking you could probably I could probably go front and back baby Bjorns and one
in the hand.
Let's go under. I would say I'll go one on the right hip.
Three.
Yeah.
It's three.
I'll just jab my way as I slowly back towards the door, so I can fight with 3 kids, 3 babies.
Three is the magic number.
God, imagine. Here's me. And I talked to Spud about this a long time ago because he was asking me about like training, and he was saying like, yeah, martial arts are like cute and all, but like, Spud's not as tall as me, so most dudes he's giving up a lot of like reach and size
Without
and
a
stuff like
doubt.
that. So for a situation that I'm playing around with every day at the gym, he thinks is like life and death. So he's telling me how he would just like stab somebody. He's like, I would fight him, I would just stab him. And I've thought about that every day since. So I never think about like fighting someone in public. I only think that like
they will.
I have to kill them or they're going to kill me.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if I'm in a fight at Chuck E. Cheese, and let's say we're both holding babies, I'm going to hit the baby first.
You have, dude. I was just going to bring that up. So I watched.
I'm killing their babies first,
dude,
before they even think of it.
Stop, dude.
I'm not going to be the second guy to think about hitting the baby.
You have to. You have to do that kick that comes down with the
axe kick.
heel. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
I saw a fucking some bullshit.
Dude, imagine slapping an infant just on the side of the head as hard as you can.
Dude. It
would be deaf forever at the very least.
Or if you just box the baby's ears, just like, oh, There's nothing you couldn't do to a child that would like.
This is more of a girl problem, though. Ladies fight holding babies more often than
this
dudes
is the pic.
do.
This is that was the reel I saw. It was like two ladies like going off on one another on the side of the road, and then for no reason, like they were kind of fighting, but there was like a boy who I could only assume was the one chick's son, but the lady kicked him right in the bird. And like the kid just immediately started crying, and you're like, you feel terrible, but like that lady was like, well, whatever.
Fuck that, man.
Right in the fucking dick.
Yeah, that's gonna distract your enemy.
You have to like,
But so then I've also trained my mind that if someone attacks my kids, I can't check on them. I have to kill the attacker first, and then I can check.
Yeah, that's what
I know that it's just a distraction.
That's what happened with that. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw it. It's a terrible fucking video. That lady who stabbed that kid walking on the street.
How long ago was this?
This was like a couple months ago. This lady just came up and just stabbed a kid in the side of the face, like a toddler.
Why do women do that all the time? That happened to Tina Fey.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't know what that is.
Ladies love just stabbing
stabbing children in the face.
With pit bulls.
It's it's wild, dude. But
she's not the broad, it's the owner.
You can't retrain them, dude.
You cannot have women around little kids. They'll stab them.
It's like you have to take the tubs out of the house immediately. It's like you see a woman with a tub in the house.
Can we verify that? Are most children killed by women?
I think it is. It is. I think that it is very true.
I think it's mostly women and CrossFit guys that are cheating on their wives that kill children.
CrossFit guys who are cheating on their wives kill children?
Yeah. I've seen it a million times.
Tales all the time, dude.
Chris Watts. This new guy wasn't one, though. There was a guy and a lady. Did you hear about the guy? I might have been like a conspiracy pastor guy. And him and his new wife killed his ex-wife and the new wife's 2 daughters.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
I forget, dude. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand a single fucking
It just seems like it's such a...
You're right. Most children are killed by mothers.
Oh, no. Not even just women. Mothers.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Their mothers, or does it say their mothers, or does it just say mothers?
This is mothers, specifically like family dynamic stuff. So it goes mother, 2 parents of known sex. I don't understand that.
You know what?
Mother, and non-parents. So yeah, mothers kill the most.
Dude. Take the guns away from whites. Take the babies away from women. It's everything will work out. If you're going to put in laws for one thing, you got to put in laws for others.
You should have to, before you get a mother, you should have to like get like a training and stuff and get like a license. I have a service mother that I bring with me everywhere. She goes on the plane with me.
You know what's crazy? Because the last time, I used to put like peanut butter in a ball for my mother. But then what happened was it got on a baby and she just mauled that baby. It was pretty wild.
My kids were making eye contact with my wife and she just snapped.
Now the thing is, like, a lot of mothers, like, there's mother fighting rings that like are really fucked up, but like, and then there's mother mills that I think a lot of these mothers need to be taken out of, and I blame the Amish for most of the mother mills that are happening here.
I was going to make a Mike Vick joke, but I think a lot of these dudes are running mother mills.
Dude, mother mills is sick. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's a million.
I got to rescue myself.
Yeah,
but,
dude. I was just going to say.
I've seen some nice.
You got to adopt, don't shop, dude.
Mothers.
Were they certified?
Damn, dude.
She won the.
I think if my wife killed my kids, there would be part of me that was like, I feel like she is kind of in charge as far as parenting goes, because she's.
So you were like, she's
at least got like the biological imperative. So sure. I like her instincts. I always trust, and I always kind of second guess myself. So if she killed the kids, I'd be like,
for a second, you'd be like, well, wait, maybe
that seems extreme.
Yeah, there would be
I'm not saying you did anything
20
wrong.
minutes of
but I'm not. I didn't. First of all, I didn't yell at you, and I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying help me understand.
Back it up for a second. Talk to me. Just talk to me like I don't know. Tell me what you're thinking.
I wasn't there. I can't read your mind.
No. Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute. But like really, what I'm just gonna need is like more information.
I don't
on
even
the
know
whole
why
thing.
we're fighting right now. This doesn't.
No. One, just remember, we both love each other. I'm not mad at you.
That's exactly how it would go. I would never call the cops though.
Baby, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the situation. If you can just tell me.
I'm not upset with you. I'm just upset.
I'm just saying I'm upset. So
and that's not on you.
And that's not on you.
And I'm not saying that is.
I'm just saying I see the kids in the tub. So what I'm saying is I wasn't here and I don't know what you're going through. I'm not discrediting or devaluing anything that happened to you. What I am saying is I came home, they're drowned.
That's all I got.
That's all I know.
From my perspective,
so
that's the beginning of the end.
You're telling me is you did drown the babies. Okay.
We can start there.
Well, we can jump from that. All I'm going to need is like one thing. If you don't have an answer now, how about this? You go to sleep for a little bit.
Yeah. Why don't you take a nap and eat some fruit?
How about this? I'm going to order food. I'm on Grubhub right now. We'll talk about this, and then maybe we'll come to.
I feel like things would just be better if we just made love.
Baby, look. Hey, come here. No, stop. I love you. You're not listening to me, but not like you're not listening to me. You're not listening to us.
You're not even arguing with me. You're arguing with the facts.
Yeah.
Look, take me out of it.
Hey,
I don't have a dog in this fight.
I
don't have a kid in this fight.
I'm not mad at you. Oh man.
Yeah.
We're giving away too many secrets.
This is the playbook.
That is the playbook.
This is the playbook. And look, take it from me, man. I'm a guy who had to learn harmony the hard way. This shit's all. I mean, you can kind of lock in and learn the moves.
It is pretty,
and it's worth it.
It is worth it. It's just like the whole thing is like I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
You're in court. Like the jumpsuit doesn't make you look fat.
No,
you're fine. It's the stripes.
What are
it's
you
just the stripes,
saying?
and everyone knows that, so no one thinks you look fat. You look great.
Look,
I don't know what you're
I've
saying.
always said orange is your color.
You never wear makeup, so you look great.
It doesn't. When are you trying to say that you weren't one of these people that said you even like going to a hair salon? You also said that you did want your hair braided once.
She's doing her hair with piss and ashes or her eyebrows. No, they both look. No, I'm telling you, I'm looking. They look great. There's nothing in your teeth. Go ahead.
Wait, I'm not.
She gets a dead sentence.
The reason I said that it didn't seem like you did anything new is because I don't see the thing that you're trying to be.
I see you every day.
I see who you are. I'm just saying, like, you look great. I love you.
No, I'm seeing the face tattoo. I'm seeing the teardrop.
You know what it was?
It's
because when I saw that the first time, I was like, "Wow, that's amazing."
It seemed like it felt like you always had.
It was part of you. You know what?
It made that much.
It's
sense.
like your body is marble, and you were always in the marble, and someone was like chipping away to like what was actually there, and that's
how much it fits.
You're a breath of fresh air, babe.
Next caller.
Unlike the breath of fresh air that the children didn't have in the tub.
Yeah, that's it. That was the one I was trying to stop.
That was. Look, I'm going to say
was a tub too far.
You know, really, what it comes back is I don't even blame you. I blame myself.
Oh man, I hope she never.
I wasn't even there for that.
I hope she never kills my kids. Fuck.
Yeah, they kill more kids. End of story.
That's one of those things where, I mean, you could call that a harmful stereotype, but it's true.
But that's a stereotype. They like it's
women be drowning.
They
kids.
be drowning babies. It's like funny. It's because
well, here's also a fact. So the second highest is both parents together.
With our powers combined.
Then the third is the father.
Yeah,
but how much is that second one the mother?
Yeah. How much that second one is
exactly.
Well,
we just went through the whole scenario of us being like,
now
we gotta.
Now we have to do the whole thing, but she came to us before killing them.
God,
and we have to be like, if it's up to me, I'm saying no, but like I could go with whatever you're feeling.
Okay. So I'm gonna. When do we need to do this?
Man.
When do we need to do this by?
All right, well then remind me then, because I'm gonna forget.
Look, I'm telling you right now.
Can you just track this?
If we're gonna do this, all right. If we're gonna do this, let's do it now, so we don't have to worry about it. Like when it comes down to the thing, if we just do it now, that's all. And I'm not yelling at you.
I'm saying that I want to. Okay, and I hear you that it didn't sound like I wanted to at first, but I did. I just had a long day.
Look, I'm not trying to be. This is how I always sound.
Yes, I want to kill the kids.
This is how I always sound. Look, you know, one of the reasons I love you is how excited you get for things, and I'm just. And
it can be your thing. It doesn't have to be both of our thing. I can want to do the thing because it's good. Like it's your thing.
I'm doing the thing because one, I know it's a good thing. Thank you for enlightening me that it is good. I didn't know that it was the good thing.
I'm gonna have a good time.
I'm good. What are you talking about?
Yes, I like all your friends that kill their kids.
No, we don't have to do it the way they did it. I know. We don't gotta drown them.
Yeah, I'm just saying that seems like the obvious way that anyone would do it. Like it's just how you do it for Instagram. You know.
I'm just saying, like you saw it. You saw the way they did it. It was easy. I'm just saying, if you want to go through this, I'm not saying like we just don't have.
Do you want me to take it seriously or not? That's help me.
Okay, how about this? You think about. I'm going to go to Home Depot right now and get rope.
Just send me a list,
and you send me what you did.
Okay, well, I don't have to stand here while you type the list. Just send it to me. I'll be at the store.
It's fine. Do you want anything while I'm out?
All right. Well, if you think of anything, let me know. You slam the door. Oh God. You want to fucking kill kids? Yes!
Yo, what's up, dude? No. No.
Just chilling.
No, it's fucking fine, dude. I fucking went. No, what's up? Yeah, that's what's up. No, but seriously, I'm on the way to Home Depot now. So fucking, she wants to kill the kids? No. Did you have to do that? That was like, no, honestly, she wants to fucking, so no, we're not, no, we're not drowning them. That would be easy. But no. No, so what she wants to do is like, she saw this fucking movie that I don't really understand. I didn't watch it. I'm going to say right now, I didn't watch it. Who gives a shit? It was something gay. But whatever. So I'm getting a claw hammer. And what I'm going to do is we're going to like nail a nail, into the kid's head. And then do that once, and then we're gonna do it in front of the other two, and then we're gonna pull the nail out, and then do it all three. Yes. Oh yeah, she there. Tell her what's up. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. What's up? I'm about to kill my kids. Whatever. Yeah. No, I love you dudes. I love you guys. Next week. No, I told you I'm on the way to kill my kids and then I'm coming back.
All right, go kill your kids, faggot.
No, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. And then you get to Home Depot. You just get in and like, oh my God.
I forgot the fucking nails, dude.
What?
Wow. You got a purple Mountain Dew at the cash register that you weren't planning on getting, and you forget the nails.
Showing up to
you're standing at the door with a plastic bag with just the hammer and a purple Mountain Dew, and you go, oh fuck, you're not gonna believe it. All right, I'll be right back.
No. So, I'm sorry. I just got caught up in like what I was talking about, and then Mike called, and I did. We love them. They're our friends. Like, why would I not talk about it with them? I wasn't.
It's not embarrassing. They thought it was cool.
No, they are honestly pumped to see what we do. I told them like the plan. I actually told them it was your plan.
I don't understand why you're embarrassed.
Don't be, please. Honestly, look. Hey, I love you.
No, I didn't blame it on you. I said it was our thing.
I said I was going.
I said
was
if anything,
on the way.
I probably was thinking it, and it's just like, I would. That's the kind of thing I would put off and never even get around to it. And I told him you put it on the calendar.
Yes, I told him that honestly we watched the movie together and it wasn't gay. I said it was great. I said it was a good movie. That we were then going to use a nail to drive through our kids' skulls with the hammer. And he was like, yo, make sure you get the galvanized ones because those are like the better ones. And I was like, yo, Thank you, Mike.
Well, now I don't even want. Now she doesn't even want to. Should we talk her out of it? Let's go,
Dude. That's how you do it.
That's how you get your
That is
and fellas,
how.
That's how we can drop those stats. I mean,
One by
obviously,
one.
Man only, obviously in a distant third place, but let's not get pulled into second place.
Let's not. Yeah, don't get roped into like the fucking tandem killing. That is exactly.
I've been
what
not
they
killing
want.
my kids for 16 years.
Look at that, dude.
Take it from me. I've lived it.
100%.
I know exactly how to not kill you.
Zero mortality rate with Tim Butterly, and all you have to do is like get on board with your wife or girlfriend who wants to kill the children.
You got to link up.
Tell them you're in, then fuck it up. Or like just be like, oh, I didn't know though.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what you wanted. You didn't. Beep.
Yeah, I'll do whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Saying,
When was that again?
Baby, I think we need to kill the kids. Yeah, totally.
Who's going to that? Who is? Oh, that's nice. All right, cool. Boo, 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 boo.
Dude, but then like doing this, like,
Boo, 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 boo.
no. No.
Boo, 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 boo.
Are you coming?
Are we taking both cars? Okay. And when was that? I have to hear the date twice in the beginning.
Oh, yeah?
Bookend it. I have to hear the date in the beginning and the end, and then I'll still forget.
I got it. Got it. Got it. Totally got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, you maintain the calendar. You know.
Wait, who's coming?
Didn't the kids have a thing? Oh yeah, all right. It is the thing. All right.
That is the thing. Look, I'm not gonna like. I know right now, and I don't want to be a dick. I know you. I love you. Are you hungry? I'm only asking. Because the last time we were going to kill our children, it ended up you... no!
I know. This is my quirk, dude. This is me. This is all literally me.
I'm just saying. The last time we were going to murder our children and you wanted to shoot them, and I said maybe that was a great idea. And it's not a bad idea. I'm just saying the last time we were going to kill them, we were going to murder our children in cold blood in their sleep. There was a second there where we stopped. You said... You know what I would really go for right now? If we got some Chick-fil-A.
We went to Applebee's.
And I was like, oh, shit. And then we went, and then we didn't murder the children in cold blood.
And that's fine. And I'm fine with that.
And I want to do that with you.
I'm just making sure it's... Next caller.
There's no more calls.
Oh, thank God.
There was only 2. We really went...
What was the original question? Oh, yeah. How many babies could you hold while fighting with someone at Chuck E. Cheese? Wow.
It's 3. It's 3.
It's
the only way you can do it. You have to attack the other kid first because you're going to be in a situation where it's definitely somebody coming at you with more than one baby. And it's also like, having watched, a lady fight another person while there was a child present, it is more unnerving because you think for 1 second when they do, like I've watched a lady push a child like out of the way, but for a second there, I keep thinking they're going to use the baby
right
as a thing.
Yeah.
And
I've seen a guy swing a dog before.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? I'll say this. I never step in front of my kids when there's danger. They are the decoy.
They're the
man. Oh yeah. They distract, and then it's like,
do you think
I'm the raptor?
Do you think if there was like something coming in like a homing thing, like you could throw one to like distract?
I could screen the drone.
Screen the drone with a baby.
All right.
Got it.
Just enough time. Yeah.
There's more than one.
Yeah. No.
Scramble.
Yeah. Yeah. And my kids talk a lot of shit too, so
they're easily found.
Ooh, man. Yeah, it'd be so fun to do a Butterly family Megazord since everyone does jiu-jitsu. Oh my God, that'd be so fun.
A Megazord?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu Megazord Butterly family would be so fucking sick.
How long do you think that could take?
What do you mean?
Like if you said your kids talk a lot of shit and they get distracted easily, how long do you think just getting them together?
Yeah. I said 15 minutes ago, let's do a Megazord.
When you said it, I was like, I'm thinking logistics. I'm like, no, dude.
I told you guys 15 minutes ago, get ready to do a Megazord. We're doing a Megazord, and you're not ready. And now we're getting our ass beat. So
it's just one arm. They're on the way, dude. Oh, fuck. This has been the End Podcast with Ryan Shader. Tim, thank you so much for being on the fucking show.
Thank you for having me.
Also, I didn't ask you anything you need to plug for anybody.
Check out a little show called Tires on Netflix.
It's number one. It was number one.
The number one.
It's the number one show.
Non-fat lady show.
Non-fat lady ass spreading show on Netflix. And make sure you call the hotline 833-443-5300. We will address any comment, question, concern, or possible way to talk to your lady to lull her into not murdering your children, and then make you also look like you were listening the whole time, and you're still the good guy.
And you've been playing video games nonstop.
Check it out. We're going to switch it over to the Patreon. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Also, watch Dad Meet and Tim Butterly show. Thank you.